Okay, Mr. Mayor, this is David Rain. I wanted to let you know this is the view out of the front. So this, if you're staying on your front porch, this is your view. I am training another realtor, so you may hear me talk to him. This is the front view of the house, all stone, metal roof, has gutters, some stonework done in the front. But first, I wanted to show you your driveway. It's just a typical country driveway, just the sand, which sand in this area is pretty common, and it's not loose sand unless there's like a very bad drought, but it's very compact. It never floods because the water just goes right through the sand like butter. You have a ton of wildflowers. I don't know if they're coming out in the video or not. And I couldn't get to that other property that you sent me, the one about the mobile home, because it was already under contract. But just looking to the left and to the right of this property, there's a lot of wide open spaces. There are some mobile homes, and there's some tractor equipment down the ways, but it doesn't look trashy or ghetto or anything like that. I mean, this right here, I would probably clean that up myself and get rid of that. And there's some stuff that can definitely be improved. There's some things that you could clean up. It does have this outbuilding out here. I'm not sure if that's just a work shed or not. But yeah, this is the front. Let's look at the outside of the house. It's aged, but I don't see. I mean, there's some spots. I don't know if you can see that right there. That's a little bit of area that might need to be screwed together, but no major wood rot to be mentioned of. Here's this outbuilding. I'll go in here real quick. It just looks like a storage shed. Got a lot of stuff in here. A lot of plants that died, looks like, from the freeze. I'm sure you heard about a snowstorm. But this would be a good area. Like nobody would tell you anything about the vehicles that you have to park out here. I see some separation. This is just honestly just normal. Mortar tends to dry up over time. It just needs to be filled up with some crack, and then maybe put some thin set on top of the caulk, so that way it kind of matches that mortar look. There's kind of a bad one over here. Again, an inspector will be able to tell you if this is just, settlement, or if it's something that needs to have a foundation company look at. Just see some more of it here and there. Here's a pretty good gap. It needs to be filled. That would definitely be something that I would have the sellers address. This central unit looks pretty old. I don't even think it works. I don't think it works because I don't see a condenser fan on top of it. As far as where your septic is located, I don't know off the top of my head right now. I can look and see if they have anything in the notes, and if they do, I will definitely share that with you. go inside. Okay, so here's your view as soon as you walk in. Nice and open area, large, pretty large kitchen. Ceramic tile flooring. It's got wood, painted wood walls. You see your ceiling fans. Here's one of the bedrooms, carpeted. An unusual kind of texture on the ceiling. Doesn't look bad. It's just not something that's seen very often. Probably maybe from the 60s, before the popcorn was popular. I don't see any evidence of roof stains or stuff like that. I do see some small cracks here and there. In our area, sir, soil movement is very, very common. So seeing cosmetic cracks here and there is not uncommon. But what we don't want to see is something real bad. And it's kind of good that it has ceramic tile, because tile will break in a heartbeat. And it will tell the story for you. So here's a stand-up shower. I do see some evidence where you can probably tell yourself right there where there's been some patchwork done on the ceiling. Maybe some kind of unusual cutout for the back of the toilet seat here. A little bitty settlement line right there along the ceiling. The tiles look good. A little bit of grout missing in the spot, but nothing concerning. The house feels fresh. Doesn't feel hot. The inside air conditioner, the newest date I see on it is 2005, but we'll definitely have to rely on an inspector for this. Stained, older cabinets seem to be in good condition. Electric stove. What doesn't stay, well, this is what stays in Texas. What stays is things that are considered permanently attached to the house. So countertop microwaves go. Refrigerators go. Built-in stoves, ranges like this stay. Vent hoods stay. If that microwave was built-in to the cabinets, then it would stay. If it had a dishwasher, it would stay. It does not. Just a normal everyday sink. Window dressings are supposed to stay, so these blinds are supposed to stay. These ceiling fans that are attached stay. So far I like this clock right here. That's kind of neat. It is attached to the house. They may tell you they're going to take it, but since it's attached, it should stay. Here's another bedroom. Pretty good size. Standard accordion door closet. Walls look like they're just plain, no texture on the walls. The carpet, here's plenty of clothes in there. The carpet on the floors looks good. Doesn't look old at all. Some of these doors are new, still have the tag on the doors. There's been some, I can tell where they've done some sheetrock work. Again, this is where you would rely upon an inspector to tell you whether or not the foundation is in good shape or not. Here's an access to the attic. Here is the back room, the laundry room. To me, this totally, the reason why there was that big crack on the side, this right here is an addition, because this is where the original exterior wall was, and when you put in new mortar and old mortar, it tends to separate. So that's why, you know, fill that in with some heavy duty caulk. A good one is NP1. That's one that I've used for years. And then again, just put some you know, thin set on it so it kind of blends in. Got some stains on the ceiling, but no real like red flags where there's mold and stuff growing all over the place. Concrete in this room looks pretty good. This is where obviously the laundry is. And that's your view out your back window. So probably have no shortage of wildlife around here. We're about a good 30 to 40 minutes away from San Antonio, if that's the kind of atmosphere that you're after. Here's the back door. I can get you a survey as soon as I get a chance if you're interested in this. There is some mold I see up there. I'll have to see what the inspector says about that. Flooring in here looks pretty good. It's like a greenish, grayish tile. It's got a little bay window. It's a 2-bedroom home, right? No. There's a master over there, the one behind us, and then there's over here. I have not gone over here. There's 2 more bedrooms over here. Okay. Ceiling looks good. Now this room probably looks the most modernized. It has like the more modern Monterey finish on the walls. It has the ceilings been cleaned up. No unusual texture. Brand new carpet on the floor. There's no door on this or on this other one. Probably just need to be painted. This one's got that original texture again. And these walls need to be painted. They're not completely finished on this one. I don't know if they're willing to do it or not, but you can see where there's a bunch of holes in the walls where they took some things down and just haven't completed it yet. Not a big deal. They'll probably paint this and get it ready for whoever's gonna buy. My thing is, I would definitely rely on an inspector to tell you, you know, did they put in new flooring to cover up any issues with the foundation? Did they put in new carpeting to cover up anything? So I would rely heavily upon a good qualified inspector. And then have the air conditioning looked at. Here's your panel. I know that some of this is a big no-no, like having openings here, openings there, but that's nothing. They have these covers that you can buy and put in there. And then there's like that needs to be filled in at the top. There's gonna be quite a few things that need to be addressed, but all in all, if I was interested in this, I don't see anything that would make me run, but I do see stuff that I want to hear an inspector from. Here's an old cultured marble little counter sink and a combination fiberglass tub shower combo. This room smells a little mildewy, but I don't see a vent. All I see is a heater on the top. So just having a vent in here that ties into your lights would make that smell go away and get some of that moisture out whenever you're having a hot shower in there. Here's some more cabinets on this island. I mean, it wouldn't take a lot to make this look very modern, you know, some granite counters, maybe something here on this countertop right here, or eliminating this. The living room's not very large at all. It's kind of small, but there's room to expand out here. You've got plenty of space. So hopefully this video helps you out, sir. Bye-bye.